Good morning, Brother Principal, respected teachers, and my fellow schoolmates. Today's assembly is conducted by Class 7B. The topic of the assembly is perseverance. What is perseverance? Perseverance means steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Perseverance is an essential element when you need to achieve a high level of success. It is a great tool to use and it doesn't require any college education or training. It comes naturally and requires a strong will. It doesn't matter what your goal is or how long it takes you to reach that goal. The chances of your success depend largely on your willingness to persist and persevere because perseverance breeds success and without it you can't possibly reach the sky.
Hello! Thank you! Thank you very much. My doctors never thought that I'd be able to walk, and today I'm walking.
Don't be afraid to work, don't be afraid to try, don't be afraid to network, and don't be shy. Go out and try, and you never know who you may inspire along the way.
There are some instances in life where a person has to take a strong decision in order to overcome odd situations and circumstances. Mental intelligence is of little importance when it comes the biggest decisions arise. It is often seen that the mostly intelligent of people, the fortitude to take a bold decision and are often seen on the margins of a great achievement. The true power comes from persistence towards a fruitful goal. The ability to turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones makes the world respect you and push you towards the success you aspire for. Motivation plays a vital role in the constant persistence towards a goal. If you are not motivated to achieve something, you are most likely to drop its pursuit halfway.
Perseverance is the key to success. It is an apt saying that fire is the test of gold and adversity of man. The key to success in any field is the perseverance of the human being. Is success is like a ladder where the person is stepping into it. It has to undergo a lot of hard work to reach at the top. There would be many pitfalls and obstructions, but the fruit will be surely sweet. Hence, one must not run away from perseverance. Rather, should adapt in such a way that you are able to overcome your difficulties with it.
Success in life doesn't come easily. There are many failures and hurdles for a person to clear before its achievement. The one undying quality every successful man in this world has is the quality of perseverance. It is this quality which makes even the seemingly impossible become possible. The dictionary meaning of perseverance is persistent in or remaining constant to a purpose, idea, or task in spite of obstacles. It is necessary to be wise while being perseverant about someone. One should be clear about his or her priorities in life before choosing to persevere.
Kiran Bedi was the first woman officer to join the Indian Police Service. She hails from the state of Punjab. She became a recipient of Brahman Magsaysay Award in 1994. Kiran Bedi also worked with United Nations as police advisor to the Secretary General. Her desire to work for uplifting the lives of others has led her to start two non-governmental organizations, NGOs called Navjyoti and India Vision Foundation.
A hero is a person really intent on making this place a better place for all people. A hero is a person, typically a man, who has been admired for his distinguished courage and acts. But here, we are talking about hero, that is, her plus O, her outstanding achievements. An ordinary individual who finds strength to preserve and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Someone who dares. Our hero, India's first women IPS officer, Kiran Bedi. Kiran Bedi is truly an icon of heroism, India's first and highest women-ranking IPS officer. Born on June 9, 1949 in Punjab, holds a law, master's, doctorate degree, been a national and an Asian tennis champion.
What I learned on the tennis court is exactly what I practice in the police field. It's a transparent, open work where I'm serving the people, where I'm playing for the people. Here I'm serving the people. And instead, there I had a racket in my hand, a tennis racket. Now I have a police baton or my police uniform.
Dr. Kiran Bedi has worked extensively to prevent drug trafficking as the General Director of Narcotics Control Bureau.
So I've always had the courage internally with me to say, this is wrong, I can't do it. Because for me, my goal was always, who am I here for? I'm here to uphold the law. I'm here to serve the people. And if I'm upholding the law, and if I'm serving the people, I'm doing my job rightly. I don't have to be afraid of anybody.
During her tenure as the Inspector General of Tihar Jail, she brought about several reforms in the way the prisons are managed. She brought forth a number of measures like yoga, meditation, redressal of complaints made by the prisoners, and many more. With the aim of improving the living conditions of the drug addicts and the underprivileged people, she laid the foundation for the establishment of two voluntary organizations, namely Navjyoti and India Vision Foundation.
So I can let them ruin their time, I can make them worse, or I can make them find good human beings.
She has been in the vanguard of a nationwide India Against Corruption movement led by Anna Hazare, and also an author of several books. She is one woman who fearlessly fought corruption, illiteracy, crime, drugs, injustice. She is a lady with a vision, with a cause. She is a lady of actions. She is a recipient of the prestigious Brahman Magsaysay Award, also called the Asian Nobel Peace Prize. She is one person who truly believes in dignity, courage, fearlessness, commitment. She has been voted as India's most admired and most trusted woman. Dr. Kiran Bedi is truly the inspiration, not only to Indian women, but to any person in the world for her determination, hard work, honesty and the desire to serve her country.
At times, you might not want to quit simply because you are perseverant by nature, but it can be negative in some cases, as you might be persistent on something which you actually don't want and sticking with it simply hurting you. A person who is always hesitant, doubtfully, and backing over all problem in life will not be able to achieve anything worthwhile during the course of his or her life. It is a quality of wise perseverance. It differentiates an average person from a genius. It often stems from an average dream but an outstanding perseverance. Great things have come to only those who persevered against all the odds and dared to go beyond the established boundaries by his or her society. A desire can only take a real form when hard work to be obtained with perseverance.
Perseverance is a great virtue. It is a virtue of doing things again and again till attaining success. Life is not a bed of roses and the path to success is not smooth. Success in all fields and always cannot be achieved with one or two attempts. So if a man becomes frustrated and give up all efforts after some initial failures, he cannot do anything great in life. On the other hand, if a man does not lose hope but tries again and again, his efforts are bound to succeed. So it is said that the failures are the pillar of success.
The King and the Spider. Once upon a time, Vikram was a brave king. Once, he had to fight against a large army with just a few soldiers. He was defeated. He had to run for his life. Vikram took shelter in a forest cave. He was very depressed. His courage had left him. He was blankly gazing at the ceiling of the cave. An interesting scene captured his attention. A small spider was trying to weave a web across the cave ceiling. As the spider crawled up, a thread of the web broke and the spider fell down. But the spider did not give up. He tried to climb again and again. Finally, the spider successfully climbed up and completed the web. Vikram began to think, if a small spider can face failure so bravely, why should I give up? I will try with all might till I win. This thought gave strength to the defeated king. Vikram got out of the jungle and collected his brave soldiers. He fought against the large army. He was defeated again, but now he would not give up his fight. Vikram again and again fought against the large army and finally, after many attempts, defeated the large army and regained his kingdom. He had learned a lesson from the spider. Moral: perseverance paves way to success.
When Helen Keller was young, she was struck with an illness that made her blind and deaf. As a result, she found it difficult to communicate anything other than her most basic wants. To solve this problem, Keller learned from her teacher, Annie Sullivan, how to express herself by writing signs on another's palm.
Quotes by Martin Luther King Jr. Life is most persistent and the urgent question is, what are you doing for others? If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Great knowledge is universal, small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring, small words are chatter. Victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting.
Now we end the assembly with a very inspirational and peppy English number by our very own singers. Hope you will enjoy it. Thank you.
We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We will walk hand in hand, we will walk hand in hand, we will walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Walk hand in hand, we will walk hand in hand, we will walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace, we shall live in peace, we shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace, we shall live in peace, we shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid, we are not afraid, we are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid, we are not afraid, we are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. The whole wide world around, the whole wide world around, the whole wide world around someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. The whole wide world around, the whole wide world around, the whole wide world around someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome someday. We shall overcome someday.
me a college too. But there is one that always is the best for me and you. This Burton and his lovely lake and our dads were there of old. For a century and more 'tis known as the home of the true and bold. For a century and more 'tis known as the home of the true and bold. Was called at first the good old Sam and later SJC. And here a place cannot be found, at least for you and me. These boys are hard to beat, my friend, in classroom with no fame. Their motto down the years has been, make sure to play the game. Their motto down the years has been, make sure to play the game. And here's to the boys of SJC, to a children every man. And pass the word to those who come, give the motto of the clan. And down the years to fight life's fight, to fight its green and lean. Among the boys who have kept the bridge at dear old SJC. Among the boys who have kept the bridge at dear old SJC.